What is going on, guys? In this video I will be recapping WWE Raw from tonight, March 31st, 2014, which was held in Washington, D.C. Now tonight's WWE Raw is the last Raw before WrestleMania 30, which is coming up this Sunday. Now tonight Raw opened up with The Undertaker coming out to the ring. He speaks about his streak and how Brock Lesnar is trying to figure out how to defeat his streak, but Undertaker says it cannot be done. He says many have tried but none have succeeded. Lesnar may be dangerous, but he is no match for the dead man. He says there are three things that cannot be beat: death, taxes, and the streak. He says this Sunday at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar will rest in peace. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman walk out, and Heyman says that all it takes is one F5 to end the streak. Lesnar will defeat The Undertaker this Sunday. That is not a prediction, it is a spoiler, Lesnar says. They turn around and start to walk away when Lesnar turns back around and stares at the dead man, The Undertaker. He then walks down to the ring and acts like he's going to get in, but decides to just walk around the ring until Heyman grabs a chair, threw it in the ring, and that distracts Undertaker, and that is when Brock Lesnar gets in the ring and goes to attack The Undertaker. Undertaker fights back, but he is shut down with Brock Lesnar's F5 finisher. Now, the first actual matchup was between Alberto Del Rio and Big E. The end of the match is the most important, so that's what I'm going to talk about here. Big E brings out all his energy and lifts Alberto Del Rio up over his shoulders and slams Del Rio to the mat face first. A cover was made, but Del Rio manages to grab the bottom rope. Big E tries to set Alberto up for the cover, but Del Rio pushes him down and then stomps across his chest. Del Rio charges across the ring and kicks Big E square in the jaw for the side kick. Del Rio then wins the match. The Wyatt family's promo was on the screen. Bray Wyatt says that the world demands change and the end of John Cena is near. Bray begins to sing, "He's got the whole world in his hands." Screen goes off. The next matchup was Natalya versus Summer Rae. Natalya attempts to lock on the sharpshooter. Summer flips free and slides under the ropes. Natalya grabs Summer's hair and tries to bring her back into the ring, where Summer kicks Natalya in the skull and covers for the win. Vickie Guerrero's WWE Divas Championship match that she announced the other day will be a one fall to the finish, a fatal 14-way. Yeah, a fatal 14-way one fall to the finish. This match will include the following divas: Natalya, Alicia Fox, Layla, Nikki and Brie Bella, Naomi, Cameron, Eva Marie, Emma, and Summer Rae, as well as Askana, Rosa Mendez, Tamina, and the current WWE Diva Champion, AJ Lee. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the Authority, came out to the ring to address the WWE audience. They say the farewell to the Yes Movement is coming. They say that they are tired of it, and at WrestleMania 30 it will be shut down. The Yes Movement was in full force. They were chanting, as well as some CM Punk chants. The crowd would not give that up. CM Punk has not been talking to the WWE. He is not there. Like, there's no communication between either one of them. Essentially, CM Punk quit, apparently. So I don't know why people are still chanting for him and want him to come. Maybe we will see a return of CM Punk at WrestleMania. I seriously doubt it. But then again, you never know. Stick around, I'll tell you why. As the Authority was walking out of the ring, Batista came out. He talks about how he wasn't in the promo video that was shown for Triple H. He said that the game has never beat the Animal. Batista says he will be winning the title. As expected, the Viper, Randy Orton, comes out, and he talks about the slap that Stephanie McMahon did across Batista the other night. Orton asked Triple H to reconsider the match because Triple H doesn't need to be in that one. Triple H doesn't appreciate Orton's suggestion that he shouldn't be in the match, so tonight Triple H made Randy Orton face Batista in a no disqualification match. The next matchup was Ryback, Curtis Axel, Jack Swagger, and Cesaro facing off the Usos and Los Matadores. We're going to talk about the end of this match. So Ryback receives a kick to the jaw. Swagger gets the tag and tries to cover. Los Matadores makes the save. The other Matador flies into the ring as well. He springboards from the second rope out onto Cesaro. They flip off the rope. Swagger moves out of the way and grabs his leg for a Patriot Lock. Uso makes the save, and Los Matador pulls off some twin magic, and they roll up Swagger for the win. Next match was the Rhodes Brothers versus Damian Sandoval and Fandango. Goldust gets the hot tag. Sandoval whips him into the ropes and receives a trademark drop punch. Fandango tries to run in but gets punched, and Goldust jumps from the top to hit both of them with a crossbody. Goldust covers Sandoval, but Fandango makes the save. Cody flies in with a springboard drop kick that knocks Fandango out into the ring, and Cody flies out of the ring to keep Fandango down. Goldust hits the final cut for the win. Wyatt brothers come onto the screen and they say, Washington, D.C., we're here. Bray Wyatt and the family come out to the ring and face off against R-Truth and Xavier Woods. Bray takes over immediately. He pushes Truth back into the corner and delivers a punch after kick. Wyatt rubs Truth's face into the ropes. Truth is whipped into the corner but flips out of the way and hits a spinning heel kick. There's a cover, but Bray kicks out. R-Truth connects with a splash to the corner, and Wyatt responds with a devastating shoulder block. Wyatt chucks Truth out of the ring, and Truth comes back into the ring with a punch to the face. Bray responds by clubbing him down into the mat where he is pounding the back of his head. Bray swings Truth around for a gutbuster, and Wyatt then goes with the Sister Abigail for the win over R-Truth. Now, as the Wyatts were celebrating in their normal position, as the lights go out in the arena, another person wearing a jumpsuit and a lamb mask enters the ring behind the Wyatts. The Wyatts had no idea. They stand up, the lights come on, the mask comes off for the figure, and it is John Cena. John Cena then goes after the Wyatts and goes for a AA on Harper. Then he tries to do one on Bray Wyatt, but he escaped and slid out of the ring before any damage could be done. Another matchup tonight was AJ Lee out in the ring to face Naomi in a Lumberjill match. Now Guerrero, as well as the members of the Fatal 14 Divas match, were surrounding the ring. They were the Lumberjills, like I said. It's a great match. No one attacked Naomi whenever she escaped the ring, but when AJ Lee was out of the ring, everyone went after her. AJ was thrown out of the ring by the announce table where everybody was attacking her. They get back into the ring, and Naomi goes for the pin and gets a 3 count for the win. There was an announcement tomorrow. There's going to be a press conference for WrestleMania 30 tomorrow live on the WWE Network. I believe it's at either 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. I'll try to have that information in the description, so be sure to check that. John Cena is then interviewed by Renee Young in the back, discussing the match versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 30. Cena says that he will be a monster at WrestleMania. He says that desperate times call for desperate measures. Cena claims that Wyatt is spreading propaganda, and that he says that he is going to be fighting for what he believes in. John Cena says the greatest thing about fear is realizing you have the courage to overcome that fear. He also just posted that on Twitter about 30 seconds ago. Not lying. Now, the fans voted, including myself, which I voted for Roman Reigns. He made the next matchup possible. The WWE Network asked who we would like to see face Kane tonight. It was either Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, or Roman Reigns, and the winner was Roman Reigns by 80%. Outcome is Roman. So a pretty decent matchup between Roman Reigns and Kane. Kane went for the chokeslam, and Roman Reigns got out of it. That's when the New Age Outlaws came out, and then the Shields, they started attacking each other outside the ring, and that's when they were distracted. The Shields attacked Kane, and the winner is Kane as a result of a disqualification. And then the New Age Outlaws saved Kane. Now, Roddy Piper was in attendance tonight. He comes out to host his Piper's Pit, and he talked about the history of WrestleMania, and he also promoted the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. The Miz comes out interrupting and says that the Piper's Pit cannot compare to his Miz's TV. Sheamus then interrupts and says that he sees the Andre the Giant trophy in his future. Titus O'Neil then comes out and spells out his name and vows that he will win the match. Then, of course, Dolph Ziggler comes out and says that he is taking over the little Piper's Pit, I guess you can call it. That's what he was going for. And that brings out everyone that will be in the Andre the Giant match. Everyone is tossed out of the ring when the Big Show came in. Rey Mysterio was the last one up, and he was thrown out and on top of everybody. Roddy comes into the ring and raises Show's arm, and that is the end of that. Then, the main event, the no disqualification match between Batista and Randy Orton. Triple H and Stephanie are present in this match. They're at commentary, and Batista grabs a steel chair and busted over Orton's back. Orton responds by shoving Batista into the commentator's booth. He then lifts up Batista and slams him into the barricade. Orton grabs a steel chair and swings it across Batista. Batista rolls into the ring and Orton follows. Orton tries to connect with a suspended DDT, and he is successful. Daniel Bryan flies over the barricade and lands on Triple H. Now, we didn't even know Daniel Bryan was in attendance. We didn't know he was there. In the beginning of the show, Stephanie said that he was not going to be there. So this is where I'm going back to the beginning and saying, will CM Punk be there? Now, we didn't know that Daniel Bryan was going to be there. Now, we knew he was going to be at WrestleMania, but we didn't know he's going to be here tonight. So that's what I'm saying. You never know who's going to come up. So maybe something's going on and we don't know about it, or he just is done with WWE altogether. Not sure. We'll find out at WrestleMania. Anyway, Orton grabs Bryan and whips him into the steel steps. Orton then rolls Bryan into the ring. Stephanie attends to Triple H because he is seriously injured. Batista runs out at Orton and connects with a spear. He then turns his attention to Bryan, where Daniel responds with a knee plus. Bryan is all fired up and the crowd explodes with their yes chants. Bryan flies out of the ring with a suicide dive onto Triple H. Bryan grabs a kendo stick and unloads on Triple H. Triple H rolls into the ring, but when Bryan comes back in the ring, he runs away and takes refuge with Stephanie. Bryan climbs into the turnbuckle and celebrates with the crowd as the Raw goes off the air with the yes chants. Alright guys, this wraps up this recap for WWE Raw tonight. I will have my WrestleMania 30 predictions vlog uploaded soon, either tomorrow or Wednesday. Have a few more things I need to add to it, a few more edits and stuff like that I need to do. Please drop a like on this video and subscribe for more content like this, guys, and a lot more. Check out the channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.